Good afternoon. So today I just want to talk about a topic that has been on my mind for a while, and it's actually being motivated by a book that I'm reading. In fact, this is the book. It's called The Motivation Manifesto by Brendan Burchard, and it's basically kind of a self-help motivational book that I really have enjoyed. Brendan Burchard was a guy that I found on YouTube. He had some videos just about inspiration and motivation, and I've really enjoyed watching his videos. I've looked at them on a regular basis, and I found out he had this book, so I decided to buy it. And so far, I haven't made it really far in the book, but I've really enjoyed it. And the chapter I'm currently reading talks about fear, and it talks about how people allow fear to rule their life and their decisions, and they don't ever really reach their full potential because of that. So I'm just going to read one paragraph from the book that was in the chapter that I read today, and that's the basis for the discussion I want to have. It says, most adults understand that they are making a choice to let fear win in any given situation. Ask an honest person, did you know you were acting from fear the last time you stopped behaving as yourself or working towards something you wanted? And did you know you had another choice at the time? The honest person will say, yes, I knew I had a chance to speak up for myself or to be more courageous, but I was scared. I didn't want to be judged or hurt, so I chose the easy route. So that's just it. A lot of times in life, we choose the easy path. One of my favorite sayings goes, in life, if you always do what is easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, your life will be easy. And I love that. I love that saying, and it's so true. And that's where we get back to fear. I feel like a lot of people go through life only really operating at 60% of their full potential, maybe 70. And so just think about that. Imagine everything that one could accomplish if they were able to tap into that 30 to 40% of extra potential that people never really live up to because they're afraid. There might be a dream, there might be a goal, something that someone has always wanted to do, but they haven't done it because they're afraid and they let fear get in the way. They think about, what if I fail? What if it's hard? What will other people think? And that's just not a good way to go about life. You have to get past those things. You have to tell yourself that you can do whatever it is you set out to do, whatever you want to achieve. And it's not easy. This certainly takes a certain level of maturity and self-awareness to get to the point where you can kind of decide, hey, I'm not going to allow those external factors to get in the way of what it is I really want to do. I'm going to pursue my dreams. I'm going to have the courage to pursue them, and I'm going to believe in myself. And that's really where this fear plays in, because people allow that to come in and rule their thoughts. And you are what you think. You become the thoughts that you regularly have in your head. You believe the stories that you think to be true about yourself. And so it's all about mindset. And you really have to understand, well, how do I change that mindset? How do I turn what is a negative into a positive and take what I'm afraid of and use that as fuel to ignite growth, right? In order to grow in life, you have to take a risk, and that's just part of it. You have to take that risk, and you have to understand that in order to grow, it's going to be a challenge, and you may even have to innovate. You have to innovate yourself, and the fear, that's tough to deal with, because in life, a lot of times you have all this external motivation. You might have people around you that tell you, yeah, I believe in you. I know you can do this. You've got this, go for it. And that's great, because you need that. You need that external motivation. But I think the harder part, and the thing that's not as easy to come by, is the inner motivation. And that's something that really only one person and one person only can tap into, and that is yourself. You have to have the belief and faith in your own self that you can do whatever it is you set out to do. So I hope this thought and I hope my video today speaks to someone, and that you take the time next time you encounter a challenge, or the next time you have a great idea, or the next time you set a goal, or if you come up across something that you think to yourself, oh, I can't do that, or I'm not qualified to do that, that you stop and you recognize what you're doing, and then you change your mindset and go, well, you know, this might not be the easiest thing to do, but I can do it. Or it's going to be a challenge, or maybe I have to stretch myself and learn something new, or I'm going to have to step outside of my comfort zone. God forbid. One of my favorite quotes says that life begins at the end of your comfort zone. And that's so true. You really have to put yourself out there if you want to learn and grow and do something amazing and incredible and new. And just have the belief in yourself. Know that you can. So once again, I hope this resonates with someone today and that you find this video to be helpful. And maybe in the future, I'll make more videos like this. Have a great day, everyone. Be inspired and live life to the fullest.